Hey there.
Welcome.
This is the cooking show.
Hello there.
This is Josh and Lily's cooking show.
Josh, Lily.
And today we are going to be making
Pumpkin cookies.
pumpkin cookies.
Pumpkin spice cookies.
Are we actually adding the spice?
I mean, if you want to.
Pumpkin spice cookies.
This is how you put on your apron when you're cooking. Might want to put this on so you don't get your clothes all dirty. First, you put it around your neck. Then you take 2 strings, put it around your back, and tie. Oh, you don't tie. You put it back around your back, turn around, and tie it this way. Tie it as if you're tying a shoe. And then you knot it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, tighten. Don't forget to tighten.
Let me just put on my apron. Lily is gonna get the ingredients. The ingredients, yeah. First you start with dry ingredients. We'll use the yellow bowl for this dry ingredients first. So we have sugar. Okay, so we got the flour and the sugar right here. And actually this is wrong. You don't need sugar in this part. This is the dry part. And in the dry part, you only need salt. So we need to put that back, and we need to get some salt.
Josh, sugar is a dry ingredient.
Actually, we don't need sugar. Yeah, we only need salt in this.
But sugar
Part
is
of
a dry
the-
ingredient. Sugar is a dry ingredient.
But in this portion, we don't need
Josh, it's dry.
the sugar.
Everything is dry.
But we don't need it in this portion of it. We just don't need it in this part. But we do need baking soda, if you want to grab that. And what I have here, right here, this is a measuring
scale.
unit, measuring scale, and
Weighing scale.
electric weighing scale.
Electric measuring unit.
Electric weighing measuring unit, and
Scale.
And we're going to be using this to measure out our ingredients instead of using teaspoon, tablespoon, and cups, etc. Things like that.
We are trying to
We're trying to minimize time. We are on a time schedule, and we're trying to minimize that.
And don't forget dishes.
Yeah, we don't want dishes. I hate dishes. We need,
Wait, we're gonna use the measuring tools and put them on?
no.
But you just... This is
So
actually a
this-
lot more accurate, and the scale's reading 0.0.2 lboz. 0.2 lboz is actually how much salt you're gonna need into the bowl. So can I just have that in there?
No, wait, I'm just gonna add on to that. I'm just gonna put the baking soda with it.
Okay,
Well,
but you
and
said we were
I
going to use
just
the scale,
can't-
but you're actually using the measuring tools that we just said we didn't want to use. You sort of
I'm
spelled
just
that.
minimizing time here.
Okay, well, do you want me to get a rack?
So now currently I'm at 0.4 and
LBOZ. Make sure it's in the LBOZ scaling. That's the most accurate amount of scaling.
I will
Okay.
add 0.4 of
Sorry,
these ingredients.
My mom was calling me. Oh, I was gonna.
Yeah, well, you were late, and I told you.
I told my mom I had to call her.
No, well, I told you you could add it, but
Yeah,
you
well, I
said
wanted to.
no.
I never said no.
Well,
So no,
you
I
left.
wanted
So there's the ingredients for the dry. Oh, I haven't added the flour.
to. We haven't.
Stop! Stop!
How much do we need?
We need 1, 2, 4, 2. Oh, we need 2, 1, 4. We need 2.2 and 1/4 cups.
Is that a
But
cup?
for this one, we're just gonna use the cup because it's gonna break the scale if it goes over 1 cup. And that's just not what we need.
Why would you buy a scale that would break so easily?
I didn't buy it. My dad did. There, 1/4.
That doesn't seem like accurate measuring, actually. This doesn't even have lines on it.
Yeah, well, you're not lying. So let's
Well,
just
when baking, you have to be really accurate.
not
sure,
when
kids,
not
that
when
you're
you're
really
baking at
accurate.
home.
Well,
Not when you're baking at home.
yeah, but what about when we make our restaurant? Paninis for children.
Then the paninis will be perfect. But this is just baking at home, so we don't really need to be.
Yeah,
100%?
that's true actually. That's I'm gonna point that out.
No, I'm just gonna put that put the dry stuff
You
aside,
let it sit
and
out,
we'll
let
just
it rise.
we'll let it sit while we put the wet stuff together.
Real quick, I wanted to show you what the dry unit should look like all together, mixed in harmony.
Okay, so now we are going to be making the wet portion of the units of baking the pumpkin spice cookies. So we start off, Josh is going to give me a scale because like we said, it's more an accurate measurement of an electric
Faster.
measuring unit.
Faster, it's faster.
Faster, yeah. So we're going to be measuring the butter. Actually, I would like to place them. And that is going to be weighing at 8. Wow. That's going to be at 8.0 LPOZ. So that's quite a bit. Butter is quite fattening, so it's going to be weighing quite a bit more than your casual flour dry components in the recipe.
Also in this scene, you need to put it all in this so we can
So it's
mix.
dishes, and you can just mix it right into the bowl.
See, this is the KitchenAid mixer that we have set up, so we can mix.
And you want your butter a little bit warm. It's going to be a little greasy. A little grease ball over there. Oh,
No, you're supposed to put it in the bowl,
you
not that
put it in the
bowl. This bowl.
first.
Yeah, because I have to.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right. So then we microwave it. What heat is it going to be? It's going to be.
Microwave?
It's the different
It's
levels.
heat level 10.
Heat level 10. It also could differ based off your microwave. Just do whatever you're comfortable with. Honestly, you know your microwave best, so just go for whatever you need to be at. But around 10. Eggs, 2
Don't
large
forget to measure
eggs.
these two.
We're also gonna put these on
Vanilla extract is
on
as
the
well.
scale.
Oh, the butter. It's fine.
Okay. Thank goodness. So these are actually gonna be like. These are actually going to be about half the weight of the butter. It's going to be 4.1, so technically half, but technically not. And you're just going to hit the rim of the bowl with the egg. That was a little hard. More gentle, and then you just crack it open. Get all the yolk in there because you don't want to skimp out when you're making some good cookies. And don't forget about the other one. Sometimes it's hard to miss, but you can miss it pretty easy.
Just the microwave just popped.
Did it splatter? The butter splattered a little bit.
Yeah,
So actually,
splattering quite a bit. Just to let you guys know, I just barely cooked it for 1 minute, 2 sticks. And just to inform you, the 2 sticks equals 1 giant cup of butter. And just 2 sticks is just easier to measure it out. And I'm actually gonna need a paper towel to clean that up because there's kind of a mess in that microwave over there.
Yeah, so since this unfortunate event has happened, we might recommend you turn down the microwave temperature a little bit. Okay, so we need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, vanilla. Where are the teaspoons?
The teaspoons are located in the drawer to the left of the area where I pulled out the teaspoons. To the left, behind you directly.
Oh,
Behind.
okay, they're right here, all right.
Yeah.
So 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract.
But in case you didn't realize, we do in fact have the ingredients set up in the drawer right there because it's kind of hard to remember all these ingredients
Yeah,
that we have.
Yeah.
And we just wanted to make sure that we get it correct.
and baking is a very technical skill, so you have to make sure that it's all right. I mean, that it's, all the components are measured out correctly. So I'm just gonna very gently pour that. Got a little drip, that's okay. And this, I would not recommend weighing out on the scale. It doesn't transfer very easily from the scale onto the bowl.
So on the ingredients, it doesn't say anything about milk, at least on our ingredients, but I'm like 0.5% sure that
I'm pretty sure
we're
you got
supposed to add milk.
Yeah, I
And-
would say about,
So I don't know if maybe our ingredients list is entirely wrong.
I mean, it could be.
And right here I have 1/3 cup, 3/4 cup of sugar. And in fact, you do add this with the liquid ingredients. And
Which is weird because it's a dry ingredient, but I guess we'll just add that.
it's rating at 6.5
Whoa.
6.6 lbs.
So it's a
baby boy.
I think the more sugar content it has, the higher the weighing on the scale will be, or
This
the
is- this-
electric weighing unit.
This is
Well, apron and I feel like
So,
let me just
It's a little
hot.
it's a little
I
hot.
kept it for a minute. So
It's a little
that
hot.
should have been common sense.
You can still sort of grab it with your hands. It's just going to be a little bit more toasty than I expected. So, oh, the bottom's a lot more toasty. I'm going to dump this in here. Okay, I'm dumping it in there.
wow.
That's pretty sloshy. I mean, it's not melted all the way through, but there's still some, there was a couple big chunks in there. Fine, we'll just, it's gonna be mixed, so it will be fine. Dry my hands off. You always want to be washing your hands in between because you don't really want a lot of cross contamination because that can cause Ebola in your school. So, in your dish. So,
Sorry about that. I got a call from my dentist. And so right here, we're actually going to add in.
Dentist?
Yeah, my dentist. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back off.
I'm sorry, I don't
Well,
share
I mean, it's
my personal life with you, so.
just a little weird.
Now we're not going to use this scale any longer. So you can put this scale back. And you can actually put it.
You might want to wipe it off with your apron.
Oh.
There might be
Wipe
some
away the
particles
problems.
left.
After it turns off, or you might overdo the weight. I know I did that with the last scale. And it's now reading at blank. Dash, 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 dash.
Wow, you must be really heavy.
Stop. Don't. Just.
I mean-
hit stats.
Okay, so you want to put the mixer head on there, and we have to use the correct mixer because Josh tried to use the hook mixer, and that is in fact for kneading dough. But we're honestly cookies.
Don't give me that sass.
Here, I'm just going to show you a brief demonstration on how to actually get this started. And so,
Introduce yourself.
oh,
They can't see us.
I can't, hello, I already introduced myself before, but I'm Josh, and this is Lily,
I'm Lily.
and here we go. Okay, she wants to show the dry again, but here we go. So you see this is a, this is a cream type feel to it, and we're gonna just put this on a lock position, lock, and then we're gonna set this right here over to stir in number 2 to get that really stirred up. And I'm actually gonna increase it to 4.
Wow.
And actually 6, maybe
I think
8. Okay, whoa, a little too fast. I kind of felt a little earthquake going on there, so we kind of want to turn that off, unlock it, and if we put it up, ooh,
That's really, yeah, you can
see that? That is just tricky. That's exactly what you want right there with your pumpkin spice cookies. Oh.
Coming. Okay. So we're actually running this whole
the whole
show shenanigan together, and it's me and her running the camera and also this baking equipment.
And
so it just gets really exhausting.
So
now we have to get the drawing.
Help me!
Yeah, sorry. How's that?
That's too far. Can we scooch it up a little bit?
Yeah. So we actually
There's good.
now have to put in the dry ingredients, and to do so, you have to start the stirring. And
But you
actually,
did it.
now that I think about it, we forgot to add pumpkin spice to our production. So yeah, we completely forgot to add the pumpkin spice into this recipe, which was completely my fault. I should have read this and told you, but
Yeah,
it's okay.
I
Because
mean,
we
I read
have
it too.
the
It was
pumpkin-
also a little bit my bad.
We have the pumpkin spice right here.
Yeah, it's
Oh, you wanted to add that kind of pumpkin spice?
yeah.
No, that's sugar. I already told you that from before.
But this was a specialty pumpkin. This is albino pumpkin spice. Actually, I was mistaken. We actually need to add pumpkin spice in that.
This is actually, yeah, I got this from my pantry. You can also get it from the store as well.
Amazon.
Amazon ships it.
If you have Prime, it's a really good deal. I think it's like $2 off or something.
Something wild like that. And so what you do is you get this, and obviously 1/3 a cup is too much, but you put it in this cup measuring bin.
Yeah, and you just.
And so you put it in that bin, and then after you do that, you take the. Oh, actually, I didn't even tell you. You put it in a measuring cup that's about 1/3, obviously, like this,
But
just so it's bigger, so you
it's
have more
not
space and you
1/3.
don't mess up
Yeah.
when you do something like this.
So.
So there, we added the pumpkin spice in, and it's actually going to change the cookies from being this creamy that we have right now to
Very
being more of a
It's
orange and
pumpkin flavor.
pumpkin
and
looking, and
it's
it
got the
has
spice
the
in there.
pumpkin space. Let me look up
Okay.
if we need milk, just because I don't want to get this wrong.
Yeah.
And it doesn't call for milk, so I
If we're
guess
gonna be
we will
sharing
just
this-
start this right
Okay.
now.
Alright.
So you start the mixing and
And you mix, it's,
You
it's
start.
gonna
So then when you get it started in, it turns into this little paste right here that you get.
be- yeah,
And
it's gonna be.
ta-da! So Do you want to add the chocolate chips now?
Yeah.
So that's enough. Probably 3 pounds of chocolate chips in there. So let me just put all
I
that
don't
on
think
scale.
3 pounds is
Look, as you can see, we'll put 3 pounds
on our
on
electric
the measuring unit scale.
So right now it's
So it actually is
7.6 lb.
double than what I thought. And you have to grab it with your hands and
Did
actually.
you wash your hands?
I did. Throw it in there. By throwing it, it creates this motion with the cookies that just.
It makes your cookies more artistic.
It's called, even if they go on the ground, it's called thrown art. It's okay. My mother washed these tiles and groundage today actually,
Well, luckily they're not on the ground.
but just like chuck them in
There's
there
one in the little
like
corner
you're
over there.
like
Hiding.
you're throwing
I
baseballs,
got it.
and you just have
Wait,
to
watch this.
score.
Do a Josh.
And you just have to score like that. Just throw it in, and
Throw it.
just. Okay, let's just up the speed. Come on. Yes. Okay. So we got it all in there, and the camera is recording. So get in your position. Get out of the shot. Look, if you're
Never,
past
ever.
this, you're in the shot. Your elbows in.
Fine, there's been a lot of moments where I'm in the shot.